So here we are, game 3 between CreativeName and Refero, the deciding match. Refero getting faction selection after his dominant win as Ossia, and he has selected goes Ossia. CreativeName has Soviets, has guard motor, mechanized support, and guard rifle combined arms. Refero has blitzkrieg, mobile defense, and Jaeger infantry, but I imagine after his last performance we're probably going to be seeing mobile defense. He's once again going for this double pioneer opener into Grenadiers. And remember, CreativeName played US forces in the first match, so he's switching it up now to Soviets. Perhaps he prefers them on this map. Scripts closing in, so are the Grenadiers. It's going to be a close engagement between these two. I think the Soviets will end up winning it though. Engagement over here. Pioneers managed to cap though behind the heavy cover position. Very close engagement. Got 2 layers of wire and they're trying to deny the cover, but also making use of the flag to deny cover positions behind those sandbags, and indeed Refero ends up losing that engagement there. Wonder if that's why he likes going for the double pioneers, to try to get sandbags down early.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector,
which we saw Talisman have a lot of success with in the other games I've casted. Hasn't started his tech yet. Just feels like Refero losing these infantry engagements. Take a look at here, yeah. Okay, 7 to 5, not too bad so far. Generally these models are more expensive to reinforce as the Aussie player. So you want to be drawing at least level, considering how much cheaper the Soviet units are to reinforce. Another squad of Grenadiers coming in for Refero. CreativeName actually making a second squad of combat engineers going into tier 1 now, which is curious. You know, we saw some mass combat engineer play from DVM, but that was at the starting periods of the game when he's going for tier 1 early on to, you know, get a little bit more map control. We did see Talisman's build with the 4 conscripts into a second combat engineer, because he always went for a flamethrower on one, sweepers on the other. Still Refero on the back of that push over here. He's regained quite a lot of territory on this right hand side. And this is a bit of a slow build from CreativeName. You know, he's got the conscripts, but they're not super lethal or anything. And getting a second combat engineer when you haven't even upgraded one of them with a flamethrower, they're just not that strong in combat. So overall his fighting force is not terribly strong, and Refero going for another squad of Grenadiers. Oh, CreativeName going for the sniper. Interesting stuff there. Oh my god, and he's gone for mechanized support tactics. Okay, well this is a spicy build. He cancelled the sniper and he's built some guards. Having to retreat across all fronts. Still doesn't have medics either. I really question the second squad of combat engineers. I know he wanted to get his tech up, but he didn't end up making a unit from the tech, so what was the rush really? And he's ended up losing a lot of map control on the back of that. I feel like this was a pretty crucial error. Second squad of combat engineers at this point.
Your predecessor died a hero.
And Refero with like very heavy tier 1 build himself, and quite a lot of map control. Also has gone for flamethrowers. Building his tier 2 now. Rifle grenade. Oh, I think he got a bit of friendly fire there. Yeah. Oops. Collateral damage. Conscripts did end up having to retreat. Still no medics as well, so that health damage not coming back. Are they going to be able to reinforce at the base? And this is often what I find one of the trickiest aspects of playing Soviets in the current meta, is like when to fit in medics. Especially against Austria. It just feels like...
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Oh man. Oh, that's in trouble. Nice rifle grenade. Just feels like a real tricky spot to be able to field enough troops to fight Austria effectively, to tech to be able to fight against defensive or the light vehicles effectively, and get healing. Just feels like it's very strapped for manpower. Speaking of light vehicles, here comes the first one. A little bit late, the 222 here, but it did have a bit of a slow start. Pumping away long range though. Carrying out that light cover that was there earlier. All we've got is a squad of guards for CreativeName to counter this. Not ideal. And because he's gone for tier 1, doesn't have access to an AT gun either. Bring these guards with the DPs just about there. Grenade over the hetero, dodged effectively. And guards cutting these grenadiers up. Conscripts oorahing in with the AT grenade. Just completed upgrade, as we heard. Oh, and he gets the grenadier wipe there. Guards now duking it out with the LMGs, but this could be a wipe on retreat as well. 222 tries to chase maybe to the negative cover. He's not going to. The shot's getting blocked by the truck. Doesn't get the kill. CreativeName is finally taking control of his fuel, but I mean, this has been an extended period where he's had very, very little map control. It's going for a sniper now. Second 222 for Refero. This is looking bad for CreativeName. Double 222s. Gonna overwhelm him here. He's been merging into those guards so he can keep them on the field. Refero trying to bring his 222 in to fire on the guards between PTRS shots. So when PTRS's fire on his grenadiers, he's trying to bring 222 in at those points so he can blast them while they're reloading. And now they have to abandon. Conscripts oorahing in, trying to get the AT grenade, but unsuccessful. Good reversing skills by Refero. And now this one also in a little bit of jeopardy. It's going to get away though. Close call. Double 222's just tearing it up here. If he didn't lose that Grenadier squad, he will be in a commanding position. And because he's got two Pioneers like he started with earlier, he's going to have easier access to repairs on these. He's just bleeding so much manpower to these 222s. 12 kills on this one already. The other one, fresh one, only up to 2, but sure, it will be climbing quickly. Sniper is there, picking shots. Oh, he's backing it away. Okay, first shot opens up. Super risky having a sniper against double 222. Refero locked in mobile defense, even though CreativeName has no tech, no threat of a T-70. But why risk it, right? Why risk it? You can just always call this in. If somehow CreativeName had T-70. And even if he got the T-70, double 222 is pretty effective against the T-70. Be a pretty close fight, kind of comes down to who gets an anti-tank grenade or a Faustin or maybe some guard shots. He still doesn't have medics, man. It's costing him so much now. Look at these guards coming back onto the field at quarter health, 6 men. That's what I was saying. What I feel about Soviets is so hard to find a timing to get medics, but still keep up with the call-ins from mobile defense. It's just such a struggle. But I mean, it hasn't even come down to the call-ins so far, has it? He's just been getting outplayed by the light vehicles. Tier 1 and sniper builds. Don't think it's working out too well for him here. Oh, sniper gets the kill on those pioneers. We've got Ostrupen called in by Refero to bolster his infantry. He has lost a couple squads now. 222 coming in. Oh, and sniper goes down. Look how quickly it goes down. It wasn't on full health, but it was like one burst and a little bit of machine gun fire there. That's why it's very risky to get a Soviet sniper. Just double 222s. So even if one's been forced back for repairs, the other one can just come forward and bop you from a different angle. And when you've only got one squad of PTRS, act as a deterrent. It doesn't quite cut the mustard. That's what we see from DVM strategy. He gets one squad of PTRS penals and then he gets guards on top of that. Seems to be more effective than relying on conscripts.
The enemy is encroaching on our territories. We have an isolated sector.
P4 command tank now coming in for Refero basically as soon as he could get it. And this is going to be the beginning of the end for CreativeName. He has nothing to counter this. He's finally got enough manpower to tech to tier 3, so maybe he can put his tech down, get out a Su-76. But that's going to take quite some time. Guards trying to stay in the buildings, but they are so low. Did he get medics? Oh, he did end up getting medics, but super late. He's actually not gonna take to tier 3. Looks like he's going straight for a call-in as well, the ISU 152, so he's gonna go tier 2, try get out as this to deter these vehicles from Refero. We've seen, you know, doubles this play to try and counter mobile defense with some success. CreativeName's map control just so poor. And, you know, imagine if he had to spend his resources building, upgrading his tech. There's no way he would have Panzer IV out right now, even this one. And it's not like he needs a full strength Panzer IV right now. This is basically like a flak Panzer that can do some, will give your infantry some defensive auras. That's all he needs, because CreativeName has nothing to really contest it. Nothing that he needs is stronger, higher penetration gun for. Is this in production now? He's probably going to have to sustain himself on one ZIS if he wants to get the ISU 152 at 14 CPs, but he's also draining out on VPs so quickly. 159 already. MG Grenadiers cutting down that flamethrower. G42 coming for a Refero. Maybe a rifle grenade went in there. Full command tank around the corner for some support. It's just wheeling its way out, but full command tank could do quite a lot of damage before it arrives. And CreativeName's just got no map control at all currently. Grenade comes in, but doesn't get engine damage. They haven't met the health threshold for that yet. So it's coming up now. Might even be able to get 2 hits in. Not smoke, and he gets away. GG2 drives into the arc though. Almost takes a shot. Oh! Conscript's getting torn up. 100 VPs now for CreativeName. And his territory just gets worse and worse and worse every time he attempts to push out. So he's lining up a knife grenade. Here it comes. Get more towards the door area. GG2 just sits there and ends up going down to the guards in the building. It's a bit of a blunder. So yeah, I feel like things went wrong for CreativeName when he went for the second combat engineer. Maybe if he got medics at that point instead. I mean, I felt like this gave him nothing, right? It's not like Talisman where he's trying to get out like a fast T70. CreativeName wasn't attempting that. So he didn't need the second squad combat engineers for minesweeping like Talisman does. And it seems like he bought them just so he could build his tier 1 a little bit faster. But he didn't really need anything from tier 1. He ended up cancelling the sniper and going for a squad of guards at that timing, so overall not so strong.
Forces are securing our territory. The enemy has only 50 points remaining.
Might take clicking away.
Retreat! We have secured the sector. New anti-tank gun has arrived.
CreativeName trying to push out, but now he's running into this machine gun. Pack is behind this. Pack going for... I mean, Zis behind this. Going for the barrage. Machine gun's pretty well spread out, but he's dropped 3 models on it. Can't do anything about the last one, which is way further back. 25 EPs remaining. Squad over here trying to do something about it, but in comes 2G2 for support. 14 CPs now. Very close to being able to afford the ISU 152, but he's gonna drain out before that happens. No, 8. Gonna stop the clock? No, he's gonna drain out before we can get it. Anyway, that's, you know, we got to see the strength of mobile defense again. Technically, this match. Even though we didn't see the Pumas. The double 222s into the fast command tank. Because he didn't have to tech to get a medium tank. It's overwhelming CreativeName. And there you go. So this series, you know, I hope to see some strong Brits play, but we didn't really see it from Refero, him getting his work done with the mobile defense instead. GG.